Got some advanced fishing tactics here, folks. Slow sinking bread. See if it works for carp. Can't be that many roach here, can there? And then all I'm going to do is drop mine in with them. See if it works. Can't be that easy. There we go. Quite deep here, about 15 foot. I'm just watching the line, see if it pulls out. Not going to work now, is it? We're in, folks. Got a fishy on. Yes. Slow sinking bread. Best tactic ever. Don't know if you could see the line speeding up. Looks like a nice fish, actually. Proper French fishing, this. Monster French carp, £5. Number one tip, folks, when you're fishing, set your net up. Might need some assistance from cameraman. And I've got it. See that, folks? Professional. That's how you do it, innit?
Yeah.
Give me your fish. Yes! Must have unhooked himself. There we go, folks. Proper French carp. It's as easy as that. Bish, bash, bosh. Apart from that one, folks. Apart from that one, that's here.
What's it breed?
What the hell's it doing?
Not fighting, is it?
What's it doing?
That one you had before?
It can't, but I think it might be. Is it?
No, I didn't. No, it was common, wasn't it? Came off from there. Fish hooks in it.
Easiest fight ever.
Fighting a island.
The world's hardest fighting carp there, folks. Came in like a bream. Let's get him back in.
But I'm going to see if there's any nice predators in the two lakes, or the bottom lake mainly. I've been told there's some nice perch in it, so I'm just going to have a quick recce. We just got here. See what's in here. If I get any follows or anything, just check the pegs out. The grass is quite long, so we're going to have to watch out for ticks. It can get a bit annoying here. There's plenty of them. Well, there's probably about 4 pegs on this side. Fished it before, obviously. This is the pegs that probably go coarse fish. Loads of roach topping and stuff. There's even roach in the big lake topping, and I didn't see that last time we came. So I'll just have a quick chuck about here. Just go check the pegs out really. Just see if we can get a bite. I'll see if there's any perch in. When I fished it last time I was fishing corn, so I didn't really get any perch. I'll see any. And water's the same again. It's a bit more overgrown. It's probably 4 years since we've been. We never came in the pandemic. But I'll bring it in nice and slow in case there's any carp about. I think they're all in the corners at the moment, carp. I'm going to fish this lake for tench, roach, rudd. There's a lot of rudd in. And see what else we can get out. And see if we get any hits. If we get any hits with the spinner, I know they're worth giving it a go. We've got a black fury on at the moment. There's a lot more growth around the lake this time. Obviously it's 4 years since we've been. It looks quite good at the top end. There's a few pike up there hitting fish when I catch him last time. It's quite hot early in the afternoon, so may not get any hits on the spinner. And it's hard to see if anything's falling because the water's sort of peaty colour. So I'll just try each peg, give it a go, and just check the pegs out. Might as well have a bit of a spin. It's probably be better in the evening. Right, I'm up on the main lake, see if any joy up here. And get a sniff down on the small one. There's probably just not a big head of perch or anything. Big ones. Just had a bit of a tap then. Probably a micro. You can see it. It's that big. Not what I'm really after. it then, it felt like a bit bigger fish. Saying a bit bigger, a few more ounce probably. I've got something big on now, probably a pike. It'd be a nice perch if it's a perch. Probably a little pike or something. Yeah, it's a micro pike. Microscopic. Yeah, we'll come back. There you go. No perch. The world's smallest pike. We had smaller though. No, get it back. It's crazy. Right, I'm just going to have a quick go under these trees. I'm determined to catch a perch. No matter how big on camera. A screaming perch under these trees. Yeah, I lost the spinner then. And then it then. I see them. About 50 small ones after it. Normally when you get loads of small ones, there's only odd big one. Well, it might be a waste of time. There we go. That's what's been hitting it. Not much bigger than a minnow. I think I'm probably going to call it a day on the spinners here. I don't think it's worth it. Be easier putting a worm on. Big perch, Tom.
Huh?
Got a big perch.
Big perch?
Yeah.
How big?
Couple of pound.
Did you?
Well,
Right.
yeah. Specimen. Oh, there's about 10 chasing the line. Not the spinner. Oh, that was a bigger perch that. Not a bad one. Pulled it out of its mouth. Getting more lights here. It's not a bad perch, I'm happy with that. I thought they were all going to be the micros. It's not a bad one, is it? Some bigger fish here. Oop. Come back in now. Safe and sound. That's how we're spinning and all. If you're casting the same spot all the time, it just spooks them. You're getting it straight away, yeah. what I'm doing now is moved up swims and try to get away from the carp. So I've come up to the top end. It's quite good for tench here, but you get a few carp. So I'll put some hemp in front of me and some corn, and I'm going to fish heavy because I'll probably get a carp on, probably get more carp and tench. No tench been showing yet. And I've just been firing some maggots out and see if I can get them going up here. Just don't seem to want to feed down there. The silvers, that is. And carp do. I think carp are just pushing them out of the swim. It's slow going at the moment for the silvers. Oop. Whatever it was, it's come off. It will bite. I'd get a couple of bites down there and then it go dead. And the carp had just come in. I'm hoping that there's not as many up here. They're in the deeper water. It's chewed the maggot up, so it would definitely fish. Just be nice to get them on go bait. You get about 3 or 4 out in a row. When I fished it last time, this peg wasn't that good, to be honest, for silvers, but it was good for tench. Well, I did get quite a few silvers out, but that were a miss as well, because the pike were coming in here. They just seem to be spooking off really easy once you catch a few. I'm just going to persevere, and if I see any movement or bubbles in the other swim, I'll put the other rod out. It's quite heavy, it's a heavy rod, so I'll probably got a good chance of getting them in unless it's a 20-30 pound carp. But again, you get that one fish, one bite, and then there's definitely something spooking them. There's probably quite a lot of predators in here. They don't really show until you start getting silvers on and the pike smash them. A bit of a movement on it then, but I remember last time I'm sure, yeah, it's this swim, I had a few eels on maggots, so I had to stop using maggots. They're just nothing. One bite. When the fish seem to be on up here, probably the smallest fish I've ever caught in here. What the hell? Foul hooked and all. Perch. It wasn't foul hooked, it was wrapped trout, but come to France, that's what you catch. The smallest perch ever caught it. And it's a fish, it's a bite. I think the others were roach. I'll just keep doing this till the carp come in. See if I can get them. Might have to turn the camera off and forget a run of fish. It's not as deep up here, it's only about 6 foot. And if I get played by them small perch, it's time to put the corn on and go for the bigger fish. I had some rod last time about. I had one knocking on nearly £2. Didn't ever go out on camera, that one. Right, I've just turned the camera back on. I've sort of got them going now. There's definitely pike there. I just had a rod and the pike had a go at it. So I think that's what's probably spooking them in the water more than the carp. I had a run of about 3 or 4 fish and consistent bites, so I think they're probably just going to move about. Not going to let the pike moving on them. It's like survival instinct. And I'm probably making the job easy for the pike, catching them. But like when as soon as you get a run of 3 or 4, turn the camera back on and it's dead. Just very on edge the fish, should I say. Like that one there, it's now touch and go if a pike gets it. If a pike gets it, I'll go and get the pike rod, a spinning rod or something. Have a go for them. They didn't look like a big pike. But it's a nice roach. Probably never been caught. I've not fished the corn swim yet. I'll better catch a few of these. I think it's a case of just you got to keep feeding here. You got right, come off so like a decent fish that as well. But they seem to be not as scared up here as down there. The same on anywhere you go. If there's pike in the water, you get a run of fish and it goes quiet. And get cast out again. Not quite where I wanted it, but getting faster bites now. Like that now, it didn't even give me a chance to fire the bait out. This is what I want, a bit of a run of these. You have to swing them out and not mess about, otherwise the pike will get them. Nice stamp roach that. Swallowed the hook. Mint condition. I just hope they don't come in to take them as I'm putting them back. What I think I'll do, I'll fire the maggots out and then cast out onto them. Definitely better up here for the roach and stuff now. I've been catching on a red and a white. And I'll fire the maggots out. Try to get them on kit. Micro some of these maggots. And just cast out over the top of that. Sink the line a bit. And see if I can get a run of fish. Yeah, they definitely found the bait now. Just hope the pike don't spoil the job. Small roach. A bit scrappy that one. They're wolfing the bait now, so there must be a bit of competition there. Nice thin roach. I'm going to watch out for pike moving in. If they move in, they've got a big carp net outside of me. I'm probably going to put the roach in that and let them all go at once. Same again. I'll fire some maggots out when this wind's died down a bit. And remembering not to neglect my corn swim. I'm hoping the tench are up here as well. They're nice, get a few tench out. I don't know how big they'll be now. Yes. It's going to bring the attention of some pike there. It could have been a big perch or a catfish what chased it. I'll see it being a big perch and they'll get a spinning rod out. Another roach. It's like sometimes I'm thinking about giving up on this swim. It took probably about half an hour to get going. I found it won't last. Get the bait on, fire some out, keeping that routine. When I get fed up with these, I'll go see if I can catch the tench, or if the pike moving. Nice to catch one of the big rudd. One after another now. Only a matter of time. Swing it in. Dropped it, it's okay. Another nice roach. They'll probably come in, some of the bigger roach will be mopping that corn up. We'll see if we can get one more on camera and then no point filming it all. Don't have their only roach. Rude. It's not all about carp. These maggots. Right. I'll get one more on camera and then I might fish. I'll just carry on and see how long it goes on, I think, with the roach. And rudd. I think I've only had one rudd, to be honest. Here. Not on camera. Right, I've been fishing roach swim. I had about, I run a 30 fish, all roach. No, I had one rudd at the start. And it's just gone totally dead now. So there's probably carp, or more likely a pike in the swim. I'm just going to try where I've been chucking the corn and hemp. I'm hoping for a tench, but I think if I get a carp, if it's not too big, probably have to get it out. And the water's crystal clear, so catching the roach is attracting pike, probably. I'll probably bring it in a bit closer than that hour. We'll see if we can get something. Some of them roach are big enough to take corn out there. We'll see if they get these tench coming. They're getting into evening. Well, I've had the corn rigging about 10 minutes now. There's some bubbles coming up now. I'm not sure if they're tench. I think they're probably carp. And I'll find out in a minute. There's a knock on it and could be roach or rudd. Bit of a line bite it was. Something's eating the hemp. You can see the oil coming up. Will it take the corn is another matter. There's probably a carp. It's coming over towards the bait now. Right, the bubbles are right under the float, so it's probably seeing the corn. It's munching the hemp by the looks of it. It might be just loads of roach. I think it could be a tench or an eel. I think it's a carp. I hope it's not an eel, it's a big eel if it is. Could be a tench. It's not shooting off it like a carp. It's going now. That's a big tench. That's what I've been coming for. Nice tench that. I think it's a tench. No, it's a small carp. Bloody hell. It's not too big. I'm hoping it was tench because it's quite big if it were tench. Nice little mirror carp. Fully scaled mirror. Bloody hell. I think it's a mirror. Worst netting ever. I've got a carp net behind me just in case. That's probably spooked me swim for a bit. Another common carp. I thought it was a tench to be honest. Let the hook out, get it back in, it's going crazy. Right, just had that carp and just out of interest I'm just going to see if there's any roach over the empty bed. So if I can see, oops, someone's took it on the drop, I was just winding it in. There's roach everywhere up here, it's weird that there were a few down at the bottom end, but none up here. Another mint condition roach. With about 30 or 40 of them. I don't think I've seen any pike yet. I think it was probably a perch or something chasing it. The one what I did see. Maybe there's no pike in here anymore. I did catch 2 small ones on spinners in the big lake. About a pound each. Right, I'll get over where the emperor. I don't think there'll be a carp there yet, so I've got probably half an hour or so. And I'll fire some, keep firing a bit out there, keep them interested. I think if there's anything there, I'd have had it there. I don't think there's a hole there. I'll try out there again. Not actually in the bait zone there. I'll leave it there a minute or two. No bad casts. That's what's having a go at it now. And guess what? Oh, I think that could have been a tench. Or an eel. A big eel if it was. Done me. Could have been a pike. It might have been a pike. I've just got something on the maggot line. Not sure where it is. Oh, it's a big perch. Biggest perch I've seen out of here now. Not massive. About a pound, if that. It set off fast. I thought it was going to be a carp or something. It might be worth having a go with spinners down here. Nice big French perch. Not even a pound though. Could be a pound. Not a bad fish. The best perch I've had out of here. All would have been micros. So, nice perch. Quite thin, to be honest. And that's probably never been caught. I got snapped off earlier by something, a bit off. I thought it was a pike. It could have been a bigger perch. Probably about half a pound. Put it back in. I just lost another fish there, and that felt like a perch, and oh, another decent perch. It's that time of day now when the bigger ones will start coming out. There might be some real big ones in here. With no pressure on them. That one's not there. I think the one when I thought it was getting chased by a pike, I think it may have been a perch. No, chasing it. And it didn't get it. Pike normally get them. But plenty of roach still out there. Had a couple of carp on. I've only had one on the inside line. There's nothing, don't seem to be anything there at the moment. I'm going to put some bait in a bit and go up and see Tom, see how he's doing. I'll probably put the video, join it together with this if he's done anything. I'll see if I can get one more fish out. It's a lot better up here, and now because it's been so warm, what I'm thinking is there's a waterfall going in here and the carp are fighting more up here. I think there's probably more oxygen in the water. It might be just a case of that. At the bottom end it's a bit deeper, and I don't know, I'm just guessing. But the carp are down there. But the carp aren't fighting like they are up here. There's loads of roach up here. No road. Oh, I had that nice perch. And that's it, a bit big to swing out. I don't want to risk him getting eaten. I'm not sure, I think that's a roach. It's hard to tell here. It could be a rudd. It's bad when you can't tell what they are. I think it was a roach. I've been enjoying it. It's been difficult getting through the carp. You get the odd carp comes in and snaps you off. And I think I'm just going to have to put up with that. I'll get one more, get some bait and go and see Tom. And we'll see how he's done on his video. If he's done one. Got some worms to try as well. I might put a worm on. I'm asking to catch carp out. Put worms on. I'll say it's full roach up this end. Mint condition. Look like they come out of a fish farm. And one more. I'm getting into them now. Might see if they've got some at the shop. Might get see if they've got some prawns. Fish heavy. See if I can get a big perch. I bet there's some 3-pounders in here. Get one more. I'm definitely going to see him then. Bad shot that. Scatting a bit everywhere. I'd have brought the maggots. Good fishing now, this. If I had to keep that, I'd have quite a few pound. They've all been about that big, the roach. And another one. I'll go and see Tom.